Welcome to episode 59 of our Football Manager Hobo To Hero playthrough. So, given that we invested 58 episodes into this so far, I guess we will need to win the next match too, despite the fact that we are coming from a very nice cup win against Selangor. That was a result of 120 minutes plus 9 penalties taken each side, so we had a bit of a problem there. As a result, everybody is really tired, most likely, exhausted. Where's the squad here? And, well, we have a 2-day gap, so probably none of the players will train, really. Most of them we will send straight to the ice bin. I don't know, maybe Harsey can train. But everybody else, at least 1 day rest. Around here. This guy, yeah, this is a spell word, exactly. I actually had a look at that game recently. Also, welcome back to the stream, Mies. I had a look at that game recently and I was like, holy shit, this looks like Pokemon trash. But apparently that's just me. For 2 days? I said 1 day. Did I said 1 day? What? Training, rest, 1 day. So the rest for 2 days anyway. No, you didn't. You didn't. How did it go? So, everybody's in the ice bin. That's good. Then we need to find out what to do about Harsey here. Nice! So, congratulations on that. I'm not that far into the game yet. I also fiddled with the audio settings, so in case there's some delay of the game today or something, please inform me. Ever since I upgraded the computer, there seems to be slight problems with the audio plus video interconnection in OBS. Alright. So, do we want Harsey? I posted pictures in the Discord. So, I think he's not the worst player around here. Depends. What? Haaland. That's misspelled. That's better. Still with Man City. Try to buy him. Why would I? No. Ask the agent or just make an offer? What the hell's going on here? You gotta be kidding me. Is this some sort of bug? Add installments. They think the offer is unacceptable. The selling team wage contribution. Okay. Which he will never make, but we will get the money anyway from them. Okay. After 50 games, we will pay them 2.5 million. Alright. I cannot go that high. Obviously I could type, but it's too late now. Alright, like this. Sure. I'll make an offer for Erling Haaland. Alright, going back to the serious stuff though. This is what I do on stream. Alright. Well, I will just decline it afterwards. So, he wants to be fringe player, RC. I think fringe player is fine for him. And he wants 130. Well, if it is on Reddit, obviously it must be true. I can live with this. I think Harsi is on one of these contracts. Yeah, he gets 95 euros per assist. So, assuming we get his base wage down, I don't care much about the bonuses. The bonuses will be much lower than what we pay him now. Yeah, that's certainly true here. Also, the 1 year extension after 5 league games and the final season is no problem. He has got a clause like this anyway. So that's okay. He says it's fairly promising. Well, let's make it 90. $95 maybe? We are going to need to make some progress. Let's do 95 again. Alright, I'll give you 100. Last offer. He's mostly pleased. We'll go with the 100. Perfect. So we increase his wage by a mere 15 euros, but the assist bonus goes down by 75. I think this is a fine deal. No problem whatsoever. And now we will renegotiate this. See, we can save the odd euro here and there too. Fantastic, he doesn't care. This is great. He will probably care about the appearance fee though. He doesn't. This is getting better and better. So, in the end, we might end up with a contract that's actually favorable to us. And I might buy Haaland after all. Nah. That would be weird. Does he care about any of this? He probably doesn't. Okay. So I guess he cares about it somewhat. By the way, the agent hates me. Why would that be? Well, if it's some sort of game breaking bug that exploits Evan Holland with the club, yeah, then I would. Probably. Alright, he needs 110 exactly. So this is the contract. No big deal. Fantastic. I like this. First break, and afterwards we will do player feedback next. BRB. Getting back to this, so last match went well. We know that basically everyone was on decent to good ratings, with the exception of Christopher, obviously, as always. Not really. He's Still getting used to being at the club, I guess. Jin Soo-sum didn't have a great game until he saved that penalty. So, not sure what to say here. I think we'll let that pass. Maybe praise his conduct a little bit. We didn't do that for a while. How's his form overall? 7.26? That's positive, isn't it? Good job. He loves it. Fine. Training 8.45. We've been there recently. You think? Well, it was very much even. So I would argue we could also have had less shots on our goal, and it would have been fine. We did score twice after all. It depends on the style of football you're going for. Came on minute 67, didn't have a single chance created, so we will criticize that. Overall form is not to be judged yet. I guess we can criticize it anyway. Shall we propose a target? Well, how about a match rating target? How high? I'll set it to 7.5. Okay, let's make it 7. I see. Okay, so he doesn't want a target like this, and a 6.5 target I will not accept for first team. That's not enough. Da Costa Lima didn't play, if I recall correctly. No, he wasn't even selected. Diego did, and he scored. That's decent. So we will praise his goal scoring, I guess. Good job, Diego. Elbug. Well, he converted his penalty, so I guess that counts. But in general, he contributed defensively. Good passing overall. Trading rating is okay-ish. Bakrula had a 6.6 rating. He could have avoided the entire extended playing time and all of that. I think criticism of his defensive performance is appropriate here. Yep. There is, though, praise to be had for his tackling, so we'll do that. Guid didn't play. 8.0 by Harsi. That's why the agent came and wanted a new contract for him, and I think it's appropriate. He does play well recently, so yeah. A few more euros is fine. We will... I think we'll praise the chances created here. Great. What's his form? 7.14 is not that good yet. This though. I like this. Kamarudin. Unused substitute. Carrier. 24 out of 25 passes, so that's an easy one. No. This. Defensively though, kinda lackluster. We conceded 2 goals, so I will criticize this anyway. He agrees. Mahazir came on. 6 out of 7 headers is fine. We'll praise that. Where is it? Here. And that's perfect morale for him. Mazrin. 7.8 rating on Mazrin. He did score with that final penalty, so that was very good. Also, really good passing in general. Where is it? There. No. He's in perfect morale either way. Mendruk, 26 out of 26 passes. Came on in minute 90. He likes it. Mohd Jalil didn't play. 6.5 for Zakaria. Holy shit. So we will criticize him here, I think. He could have done much more. He didn't play. Kairi Lamat did though. 36 out of 49 passes, 1-2 headers. That's not too bad. So we will praise the passing here, obviously, because it's easy, and we will criticize, well, I guess the creativity of the parsing. No chances created, so there's that. Ankun had an assist, 4 out of 4 tackles too. We'll do that. That's far easier. 7.68. That's a really great form. I'm quite impressed to see that by Norman Ankung actually. Badrul Hisham, 6.6. Tackling was fine. Chances created though, nah. I'm not sure. I guess we will criticize the lack of chances created here. It's a bit harsh, he says. Okay, so let's not do that. Baru scored, luckily. Didn't create any chances though. I will not criticize him on the 7.5 rating, and that's it. Alright, here we are. So, what's there left to do? We dealt with the contract. We gave him feedback. Time to go to the match. Hopefully, nobody will hurt themselves. Okay. Sure. I'm not interested. Alright, summary to inbox, please. So it says here we should focus on the out of position phase. They do play control possession football. I had a look at that earlier. In fact, let's just show you. So they very much like to control possession. They play a 4-4-2 usually. I also found an old unknown variable within their squad. Doesn't show here though. Dort. Dort is a former player of ours. We had him on loan. He's very tall. So he was a replacement striker with us. He's in midfield now. Let's have a look at this. This is fairly even. Still way better than our club, or our squad. But I guess we can deal with this somehow. Well, they have high flair. Goalkeepers are good on one-on-ones. Good dribbling. They do not have stamina. No good handling. Leadership's low. Acceleration is low. So we might overrun them somewhere. We'll see. But I think we will just fight for possession here. Okay. Let's have a short break. So it seems like you're right, Mies. Manchester City decided that the offer is too good to turn it down for Erling Haaland. We offer 2.5 million. And apparently now we can negotiate with him. Well, he's not interested and neither is Franz Bauer. Yeah. Sadly, he doesn't want to come. Lol. There was a story in the news, where is it? Oh, I can never find that thing. Here. Okay. So this will be away from home. I actually thought about playing a defensive style here. Then again, Terengganu for now are somewhere in 10th spot or something. 10th, yeah. They have 5 points. We have 8. I guess what I'm trying to say is we will try to play balanced style and have a regular win. Then again, I think we got a bit lucky recently with the defensive side of the game. So, yeah. I also wanted to deal with the quickness issue. I'm not sure if this is still a thing, yeah. Oh. Well, this changed. Somebody in here was unhappy with the quickness training too. Okay. So, if it's 2 players only, Baru and Mendruk. Mendruk doesn't like the high volume of the strength training. We don't do high volume of strength training. And Baru is unhappy with the lack of quickness training. That is somewhat true. We do endurance. So I could do a regular physical here, obviously. Or an overall session. But I think endurance training in general isn't bad. We do play in a style that needs some work rate, some endurance, some other stuff. Feel free to share if you think I should have another schedule. I'm having a really hard time coming up with this anyway. Oh. So some of the players achieve an average rating of 7.0 in training. Yilma doesn't and Guid doesn't. That might change for you though, man. We don't play you enough. That said, as long as everybody's match load is medium max, no problem. And they are in very good morale. We might need to play him instead of Elbug Chagtsel, actually. Elbug's really tired. Nobody wants Abidin. No physio, no performance analyst, nothing. Which reminds me, so we are somewhat concerned about money. The last match apparently brought us to a profit this month of 82,000 euros. There might be the influence of the odd league match here and there and that, but this is all the cup match, if I'm not mistaken. So all of a sudden, we're 136k in the black. Well, in the white on black, but anyway. That's really good. The only problem is the board still doesn't want us to spend it. And I cannot really ask for increased wages on any of these, so no idea what to do there. That's what I suspect. Or it might also be that the winner takes the earnings from the match. That would explain why we didn't get any last season, because, well, we lost most of it. But there were 13k people in the stadium. 13.5. And it was a whole whopping 3 away fans. So either we shared, or we took theirs, because we had a win. I have no idea. Doesn't matter though, money's money. And I'm very excited for the second round. hopefully we will play at home. Yeah, well, most likely, yes. But then again, that might imply that we did have low-grade clubs last time. I have no idea. Shall we look? It's in the rules, isn't it? Where is it? Draw will be in April. Depends. Imagine we play Kuching. Then I would play at home. It's the same stadium anyway. Well, very close. Probably not the same stadium. Come to think of it. But yeah, maybe playing away from home is not so bad after all. Depends. Alright. We have our league match. So, let's take our time with this. We play away from home. They had, by the way, let's have a look at their schedule too. They also had a cup match. Sadly, they had a 1-0 with a whole whopping 183 spectators. And they had it 3 days prior to our... Well, they had a 3-day gap. So it's 4 days prior, they had a 3-day gap. We had 2. As a result, their players are not half as tired as ours, most likely. Yeah, they're fine. Sadly. There's not really anything to scout here. Not that I'm interested in. Selangor and Terengganu are already on 5 matches. Ooh. So they are way worse than I thought. Is this... Okay, they lost to Chorliti and Selangor though, if I see that correctly. That can happen. So let's not overinterpret this. We should mark Jordan Minta tightly. That will be hard. So, we are very familiar with this formation. We do like to trap players inside. That is entirely appropriate against a 4-4-2 anyway, I think. So let's have a look at your position. There's no crossing instruction here, is there? No. Okay, let's have a look at your position. So, starting from the back. He has somewhat low command of area, but tends to rush out quite a lot, and he tends to punch the ball. Anticipation is a bit low, positioning is very high, agility is very high. This is a very, very good goalkeeper. Sadly. And he avoids using the weaker foot, but... Apparently I need to run one of these 30-second things again. I will just run this and continue going through this. He runs with the ball down the right. Good crossing. Passing's okay-ish. He has a weaker left foot. Somewhat weaker. So showing him to the inside probably congests the middle of the pitch. I think we'll do that. That's fine. Abedin Chamil has very low dribbling. First touch is 7 only. Composure is also 7. Bravery is 7 to 10. So in aggregate, I have a hard time coming up with a reason why we should tackle him hard here. The strength with 5 obviously is low, but I think it's probably a bit much. He will face Elbug Chagtsel anyway, so... Passing 6 though, that's at the cusp of being useful, so I'd rather not do anything here. This person can't pass a ball, so marking him tightly is a bad idea. We want them to play through him. He's also a really bad jumper. Composure is very low. First touch is very low. Dribbling is low. No strength. This is the case of a hard tackle too. Yeah, and I think also closing him down. If it comes to it, he's prone to misplace the pass. So we want Elbug Chagtsel basically on his heels. Close him down and pressure him all the time. This one's better, sadly. 16 points of jumping on a 16-year-old. He got 1 point for each year he made on this planet, apparently. Composure's a bit low. That's it. He's unambitious, but this is, like, for this league, this is Wonder Kid territory, isn't it? Wow. Well, best I can think of is trigger the press on him and maybe show him to the inside. Nick Mutt. Passing and vision are somewhat okay. Crossing's fine. Right-footed on the right wing, so we show him to the left. His long shots is 7, that's... Could be better, could be worse. Bravery, dribbling, and strength are fairly low though. So I think it's reasonable to tackle him hard and show him to the inside. First touch is rather good. Composure's not that bad either. So specifically pressing him maybe is a bit much. Habib Haroun. Low strength. Sadly dribbling, bravery are fine. Runs with the ball through center. Passing and vision are very good. Off the ball movement's shit though. So we try to mark him out of the game. At least that's what I'm coming up with right now. He does possess a few risky traits here, but the problem is, for me, is he knows how to pull it off. Sonny Norday, maybe Sony, who knows? Probably Sony Norday. Didn't know this was also a first name. He tries killer balls often, off the ball movement's decent. He has a weak right foot. Left foot is the good one. I'd like to tackle him hard, but with that bravery and dribbling, it feels like too much. He's very good overall, though. So we will still try to mark him tightly, but that will be a hard one. That said, only 9 points of off-the-ball movement, so who knows. Mohd Zulkifli, I mean, good passing. Crossing's not that fantastic. We'll show him to the outside in this case, that's a bit weird. Because he's right-footed. And, well, easing off tackles might be an idea, but I think Badrul Hesham will be fine, hopefully. Jordan Minter. Dribbling, bravery, and strength are okay-ish. Not that impressive. Let's at least specifically go with normal here. We should try to mark him tightly, it says. His off-the-ball movement is 13. I do not think that will happen. This one, similar argument. He is very, well, he's somewhat old at this point there. 35. Is he at least prone to injury? Is this prone to injury just yet? Feels like it. So we'll tackle him hard. His dribbling is 9 though. None of them seems to be tired either. Alright. The central defenders, one of them can jump, the other one can't. What happens if I man mark this person with Elbug Chagtsel? If he's man marked but Elbug Chagtsel is instructed not to mark him tightly, just to trigger the press on him. Does that work? We'll try, won't we? So we'll give him the instruction to specifically mark... Which one was it? This one? They have similar names, sorry. Yeah, Chahari. Okay. And besides that, let's talk about the lineup a little bit. So we do have additional foreign player slots on the bench. So I do not think we need Ahmad on the bench anymore. He can go. There's 3 Ahmads now on the bench. Wow. So we'll bring him with us. Ahmad's there, Christopher's there. Chumat. Not really needed either. McManamy can come with us. How many slots are left? That's it. I could bring Da Costa Lima instead of Guit. Didn't really show much though. Okay. So I think we got it. Let's go to the match. Oh, it's not fully fit. Yeah, I realize. So I guess the question is, do we want to start Guit and bring on Elbug Chagtsel later or the other way around? You got an opinion on that, Mies? Or anyone else, for that matter? No? I'll try this. We need to rotate it some. No, I will not try this, never mind. Is there a 9th bench spot? Yes, there is. Okay, so, yeah, I will not try it. Just due to the fact that he's not really used to playing there. Could train him there, come to think of it. So, let's have a talk. Oh. Don't be like that, Ankun. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay. So, this isn't away much. Against Terengganu, we are still very much the underdog here. Even the pressure apparently was a bit much. So, as always, I will encourage them all. Usually that works. It works. Now I will grab a bottle of Coke and then we will watch the match. Here. Okay, let's go. Terengganu against Sarawak United FC. 2 days after the cup match, and the first time ever in surround, at least for my Twitch stream. So in case you can watch this in surround, please inform me if it goes well. Obviously, if you watch this in stereo, please inform me if it is fine too. I don't know what Twitch does with this. This is a very narrow pitch. I didn't know that. Does it change the way we approach the match? Well, we try to get the ball in the middle from them anyway. So, in fact, I think that puts an emphasis on the viability of the concept, maybe. Alright. Baru lost the ball. Masren with a throw in. Diego, Masren, Mahazir. Zakaria, decent long pass. That's not bad, is it? It is. It's offside. Shit. Well done, though. That's the way we could score. Intercepted. He doesn't. Good tackle. Harsi. A fight strain. Nah. Nor the Elbug Chagtsel defends well. And Modrani, and that's a long shot saved by Chinsiusun. That's one the keeper has to make, I think, that save. Still very dangerous. It seems like Harsi might struggle. Okay, he runs out of away from the playing field, I guess, with the ball, so that's fine. Baru is hurt too. What the hell are you doing? And more importantly, what's the referee doing? Two wingers. Shall we sub him immediately? But I don't think I can. Well, I could, in theory. But 10 minutes in, do I really want to sub off two wingers? We'll let him try to recover at least. Ankun back to Fakrula. I'm not sure if the entire halfback thing is a requirement here. Baru! All the way through middle seems to be a good approach though. We created two great chances like this, one was offside. Ankun... that doesn't go well. Minter, please don't let us break. There's no break. Overall, it seems to be a match of low grade, well, of no chances whatsoever, actually. Which I'm somewhat okay with. That's another corner. The board is, by the way, is pleased with our set pieces that are set up by the head of youth development or somebody. So that seems to work. Ankun, that doesn't. Yet another set piece, this time a throw in. Masren Diego. Shot by Diego, deflected by the defender. Whew. That would have been the second match in a row for Diego to score. Harsi with the corner. That's not a good one. We do seem to sustain a lot of pressure here though. 63% possession. 66 now. How come? Nice floated cross. Goalkeeper comes out to claim the wall, sadly. Would have liked a nice little far post header. That's an interesting combination. Intercept the ball, please. He does. The corner. Any thoughts on the match so far? Baru seems to have recovered for now. Yeah, it's the same problem as on the other side. A lot of set-piece situations. Yeah, well, we had the better chances, if any. Good tackle. That's dangerous. That's another corner. So far it seems like we defended fairly well. Elbug Chagtsel obviously is tired. I might need to sub him off at halftime. And also Harsi, most likely. He did do his job today though, so far. That shot was a little bit better than the last one. I do not like letting them shoot though. We'll encourage the whole team again. Hopefully we can make it to halftime like this. None of this was offside. Wow. I thought it was. Quite clearly. But maybe I'm wrong. Nice tackle by Elbug Chagtsel. He doesn't break, sadly. And that's not a long shot. They seem to like these. So that's definitely a shoot side or something. Feels like it. Alright. So let's go to the dressing room. What happened? Well, I think it's not good enough. Overall. Diego looks stressed. So we will encourage him a little bit, I think. No, he's pleased, that's better. 6.5 by Zakaria, well, he's fired up anyway. Still, everybody on a 6.6 or a 6.5 rating can probably be told that this is not good enough again. And for the rest of them, I will just keep encouraging them. I also wanted to sub a player here and there, maybe. So let's have a look at that. Motivated and inspired on Mahars here. Okay, let's have a look. Who should be subbed on? So, Harsi's hampered by injury. We also know that going through the middle on this kind of pitch might work. So we'll bring on Christopher. Put him on inverted winger duty. And then I will do all the personalized instructions again that I forgot to do last time. So, he can cross. Rather not shoot. Don't play that many penetrating passes and ease off tackles. Rather not shoot. Like this. Ease off tackles a little bit. Crossing is fine. You can do that. What else? Well, Elbug Chagtsel is in the red territory already. I don't think he will make it through to the end of the match. So, we'll bring the Indian guy on. Very different kind of striker. Can still mark his target, I think. Well, at least he can try. In his case, we can tell him to dribble less. He can run a little bit with the ball, that's fine. So, let's go back to the dressing room and tell the players that make an appearance. Though I agree with you, I think we can make it work. Also, he lost his resolute personality, so I guess the benefit went away with a decline of 1 point of professionalism. I was hoping for more. We'll encourage them. Alright, minor break, then we'll go to the second half. Second half of our match. Let's see, can we get a win here? We'll encourage everyone right out the door. Well done. Zacharias got the ball, Bajrul Hisham now. I think that one man, Zakaria, with the defenders and this kind of formation does make sense to a degree. He's always available as a passing station. And it seems to pull the strikers a little bit forward. I'm also thinking, so, Mies, what do you think of going through the middle of the pitch most of the time? Like, focusing on the middle, because attacking down the wings didn't seem to work that well. And against a 4-4-2, how are they? Nordi has 6 to 8 points of tackling, but no positioning whatsoever. Haroon has good tackling and good positioning. So, what's the argument? The argument is you do that anyway, or don't enable it because it goes that way anyway, or do enable it because it doesn't go that way automatically. What's the argument here? Okay. Well, I think we'll need to try though. I see. But is there a weakness anywhere here? There isn't really. This squad... Nah. I didn't find a 16... Well, I did find a 16-year-old. This guy. But that's not a weakness. So... Not going for that. That could be dangerous. Pakrula. In the last second. I mean... Ankun finds Diego. Doesn't find Guit. Christopher loses the ball. Mazrin just clears the ball. Let me read this. Okay, I see. That does work. Good save by Chin Siu-sun. Alright. We will change the width to fairly narrow. That's still appropriate. So maybe that helps a little bit. And if that doesn't help, maybe we focus on going for the middle more. They have more chances, badly. Nordi, well tackled Mahazir. Zakaria too. Nick Martin, Mazrin takes the ball out of the pitch. Well, you could have closed him down. Diego, now he does. No, we lose the ball again. There are turnovers, we just can't seem to keep the ball here. Wow. Wow. What a chance for them. Baru, and yet another ball that's cleared. Get some composure, guys. You can play a short pass here and there. Diego. Another one. Nordi. I feel like we need to push up even higher. We want to get anywhere here. Mahazir, Ankun, Diego, and they're the good passing ends. Badrul Hisham, Ankun again. That's a really good pass. Baru. Norman Ankun keeps up his good form, it seems. Same as Baru. And it was through, I guess, the narrow attacking with. So, seems to have worked to an extent, as you said. Well done. So, this is away from home. I'm happy with this. Yeah, that is reasonable, though. Don't let him, that should be easy. Mazrin, Christopher, Mazrin again, good. Does keep the ball. Ankun, Baru. He tried another one. Just turned and straight, went straight for the shot. Wow. So, everybody's happy, I'm happy. And having 3 points here would be totally appropriate, so wasting time is appropriate too. Good save. Yep, he did. I think that's a 16-year-old though. So maybe he has low consistency or something. There was an opportunity for Mazrin to get to that ball. Now he runs all over the pitch to get back into his defensive position. Well, in that moment, yes. For the rest of the match though, this is a very dangerous squad overall. Ability-wise. Ankun, Badrul Hisham with a cross from deep. Christopher. First goal of the season for Christopher and second goal of the match. I think we're done here. Minute 67. From a set piece again, by the way. Didn't expect that. Really great. So let's see. Who can play here? We should probably give priority to those that need the development or the sharpness. So Christopher, Well, 2 goals up in minute 67. I mean, there's only Carrier on the bench here. That is really appropriate. And it does not seem like we need to replace the central defenders. Oh, Ankun's tired, yeah, you're correct. Also, there's the Mazrin situation. Okay, so you have that right. Then again, we have McManamy on the bench, and he's our player. So why wouldn't we let him do the job? No, we'll use McManamy here. I do think that is appropriate. Also this, just for the zone. And I think easing of tackles on McManamy is fine too. Yeah, he has 3 points of tackling. So I'll do that. And then Mazrin's tired, so I guess Kamarudin makes an appearance. He is not really a good crosser. So I don't think so. Cross less often, please. He is a good tackler though, funnily enough. So we'll tackle harder here. And then we have one left. Do we waste time already? Yes, we do. And I think in this situation it's a good idea to go to a mentality that is a little bit more cautious. We'll just take it down a notch. Try to defend as well as we can. I did not expect a 2-goal lead. That puts us right behind Johor DT in the table. Must feel absurd for them. No chances whatsoever now. We'll just praise and let it continue like this. Mahazir with a free kick. McManamy, Badrul Hisham, Baru. Bakrullah, McManamy again. Same old. Yeah, this is the same old approach. He didn't get through to the goal this time. Well, even this is very interesting. He missed the opportunity for the header here. That's Rezvan. This is exactly... Oh, there's an attacking midfielder there. What the hell happened? They subbed somebody on or and off. Yeah. This Rezvan person is... not a defender. So, we do focus down the right now. Then again, Baru's probably tired at this point, so why would I? Let's keep it as it is. 11 minutes to go. And Maharzir is entirely exhausted, same as Baru. That'll be a long 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Or not. I don't trust it yet. You just doubt my skill, my superior selection of players, in particular the Indian striker. It's just like with stock picking. If it goes well, then it's obviously superior skill. If it doesn't go well, then it's bad luck. 5 minutes to go. 4. So... who's the most likely to hurt themselves? I just can't recall. I have no idea. Development-wise, though, I think Ahmad is the one that is most important to have playing time. Yeah, true. Good. Good is the one to that is most likely. Yeah, that will happen. That's true. So I think I'll bring him on for Fakrullah. Ahmad here. Fozzie on a yellow card, no. McManamy. There's another cross. Christopher. Here you go. It's allowed. That would have been the perfect ending to this match and all of the smack talk about the striker. Oh, this is so fantastic. I was really hoping for a 3-0 here. For your sake, Mies, obviously. Well, he didn't. He was caught out of position. Otherwise it would have counted. Also, your grandma needs to be there first. It's another free kick. Don't. Shin Sung with a save on the deflected ball. That's the last seconds of the match. Ahmad lobs it towards Baru. That's it. It's 2 goals only. But this is a great result, I think. I'm happy with this. Well. Fantastic performance. And more importantly, well, Harsi got hurt. So hopefully there's not much of an issue there. Is there anyone in particular that did do really, really well? Not really. We'll talk to Harsi about being taken off due to the injury. He's alright with it. Did I take off anyone that had a bad performance? Not necessarily. Elbug Chagtsel was tired, so maybe tell him. He's alright with it. Okay. So otherwise, obviously we could praise Badrul Hisham or maybe Ankon, but going there repeatedly, that might make him complacent. I'd rather not. So Sheoma, oh, it was his birthday. Perfect present. Well, but does it matter? The results are definitely in our favor so far. I mean, look at this. We are second in the league. What do I care about the goal scoring in particular if the rest goes well? So I won't change anything as long as it works like this. You wanted to have a look at the reputation table though. Okay, so let's have a look at the reputation table. Where is it? Liga Super Malaysia. We go to India, not India, Malaysia, clubs. There we are. Reputation rating says we are still behind Harini and PDRM. But he does do stuff. He contributes defensively. It's fine. Really, I'm quite happy with his performances so far. Sure, he could score this and that goal, but does it matter as long as somebody scores? I don't think so. And he might turn out to be an unsung hero this season. Drawing away defenders all the time and making space for the rest of them. What do I care? As long as it works. Just because the position says striker does not mean that he cannot contribute with other areas than striking. At least to me. So I hope that satisfies your request for I'm not sure if that's an appropriate comparison. 3 to 6 weeks with a thigh strain. Shit. Looks like Christopher will start matches now. And we will probably play... Well, hard to tell. We might need somebody else due to foreign player rules. I was thinking most likely Da Costa Lima at some point. Then again, foreign player rules probably prohibit that. Yeah, there's 1 week of break. So let me show you. We have, in fact, it's 8 days. So we will use that. And as you see, there is really light training on these 2 days. I do not think we need to rest them again. Elbug maybe. Let's give Elbug a day of rest. So that should help. But for the remainder of the squad, I think they'll be fine. Yeah, but still, whatever. That 1 day will not matter skill-wise. It's okay. So we have 9 days until the match with Kelantan. The automatic rest is on, yes. Well, if you talk about this, it's on a very low level of training anyway. And it does show a little bit in progression, I think. But then again, let's elaborate on this for a minute too. I do think that the amount of rest sessions in the extra time sessions here actually impact the injury history. Where is it? Look at this. The amount of injuries is way lower despite not having physios. Now, that could be coincidence, but I don't think so. I think it has to do with the fact that we reduced the training sessions throughout the day. And I want to show something in particular about this. Looking at this, it does not show here. Like, this aggregate might not be a perfect reflection of what's going on over here. That's a really weird way to say it, but... Or, I guess it might be a misconception on my behalf. Yeah. But then again, injuries are likely in preseason. But also, there's this issue, maybe a training schedule that is packed fully with 3 sessions a day. So 1 session in the morning, 1 session in the afternoon, and then 1 session basically going straight to midnight or whatever. Maybe that's not the right way to do it, because your players will be injured all the time. So as a result, I think maybe 2 sessions a day is fine, and we should keep it like this. We can maybe do some recovery here, but most likely it's better to have 2 sessions a day to keep the amount of injuries low. So that's what I concluded for now. It's not like we have much of a choice without a physio anyway. Yeah. Well, whatever. We got a win today. So that's alright. And I thought we would do that 1 match. So we did that 1 match. Thank you very much for being around me, as always. Thanks for watching. And in case somebody watches this later on YouTube, you might as well subscribe, or I don't know, come over to Twitch. Watch this at some point. I think too. Yeah, I think so too. Thanks, Mies. Yeah. And an important one. See you next time. Bye.